Alright, hey everyone, Tim here from CubicKing77.com, here with the Alcatel One Touch Slide X, the higher end of their One Touch line. We actually have a One Touch Scribe HD as opposed to the Scribe X, and we are actually with a pre-production model of the Scribe X. I actually got some hands-on. One of the guys that works here follows me and watches my videos, so he let me actually open this up and get some hands-on. So let's move a little closer and check it out. I'll talk about some specs and such. So here we are with the device itself. As I said, it is pre-production, so keep that in mind. I'm sure they will make some improvements and enhancements to the device itself. I do want to make a quick note that they did actually handmade this just for CES because they really don't have it in production yet. So again, this is a brand new device. So here it is. Let's talk about some of the specs. First of all, it is a 5-inch 1080p IPS display. So you've got a really great look to it. It looks great. Overall, the feel of it, it does have a 1.4 gigahertz MediaTek quad-core processor, the first quad-core MediaTek processor, actually. So running through, just kind of give you a little look, it looks like it is running stock Jelly Bean, just AOSP Jelly Bean, which is fantastic. It is a GSM device. All Alcatel's devices are GSM, I do believe. So we can go ahead and you will see it is running 4.2. I don't know if it's 4.2.1 or if you could just tell by these menu options. Go into settings, scroll down, go to about phone, and we have 4.2.1. So there you go. It is on the latest version of Android, running Jelly Bean 4.2.1, which is very interesting. This is actually the first phone here that I have seen on display that is running 4.2.1, which is great. I'm really glad that Alcatel has decided to try and keep things up. It's actually a good sign that they might keep things updated and such. So otherwise, other specs on the back of the device, we have a 12 megapixel camera, shoots in 1080p as well. You got a speaker down here. It says One Touch. It's very sleek, very slim. The camera does stick out just a little bit up here at the top. You have the charging port on the left side. I personally prefer it on the top or the bottom, but again, it is on the, to each his own. On the left here, you have volume controls up and down, I believe. Oh, no, not volume controls. My bad. This is actually where you pop it out. I don't even know what this is. Let me take a look, a closer look. It's a SIM slot. I'm sorry. You can tell I'm somewhat new with SIM card devices. I was used to it. It looks like it is a non-removable battery. I did not get any information on the size of the battery, anything like that. Again, this is a pre-production device, so information is somewhat limited. Volume rockers are on the right side. Sorry about that. You have a micro SD card slot, expandable, I believe up to 32 gigabytes. Down at the bottom, really nothing. You have a microphone slot there. You have a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack up at the top. Power button is right there up at the top. You will see, we can unlock it. It is, it actually just booted up. I believe it did a factory reset, so it's trying to get everything going. You'll see the lock screen here. You can swipe to the right, opens up the camera. We can go ahead and check out the camera. Hopefully it loads up. Again, I would assume it's not going to be this laggy if we are, oh, it looks like you get a little demo there since we haven't used it yet. I'm assuming it's going to be a lot smoother once it comes into full production. So if you wanted to take a quick picture, hopefully this demo, there we go. So camera is struggling a little bit with movement, but we have a slot for video recording and take a picture, so we can snap a quick shot there. Swipes it over, we can bring it up here. It is, again, pre-production. I can't mention that enough, just because of the quality of how it's running and the smoothness. So hopefully they get that figured out. I'm not exactly sure why it is running the way it is. Hopefully, as I said, they get figured out. Standard messaging, I mean, all these applications are just stock Jelly Bean applications. I haven't noticed any type of overlay at all with this device, which is great. I did notice with the Scribe HD as opposed to the Scribe X, it did have a little bit of an overlay with the icons itself. So that's just something a little bit different. Otherwise, though, it is looking nice. I do love the fact that they included just AOSP Jelly Bean on it. Nothing run, no bloatware, none of that. You got your multitasking, your standard swipe away, everything like that. We can try. We can't try web browsing. Unfortunately, we don't have a data connection here. You can use 2 fingers, and you should be able to use 2 fingers. And you got those settings there, GPS. It looks like they have some added ones as well. So that's kind of neat. Audio profiles. You have alarm clock, screen timeout, brightness, and that sort. So again, you can swipe away notifications. You have expandable ones, of course, just due to the fact that it is running Jelly Bean. So overall, I do want to talk about a little bit of the design. I really like the design, actually. You'll see down at the bottom, it's got it's almost like it's a 2-section device, but not really. You got the top being the screen, and then the bottom, it's almost like the top sits on the bottom. It's really neat, actually. It's extremely light as well. It is definitely one of the lightest phones I've held. I noticed that about the Scribe HD as well. They're extremely light, much lighter than the Note 2, actually. It's noticeably different. Of course, the screen size is a little smaller at 5 inches, but again, it still is a very light device. I don't know what size battery it has and whatnot, but a very light device. Definitely a great option if you are looking for a new GSM device. Hopefully once it comes out in production, they get eliminate any of this lag whatsoever, so I wouldn't necessarily base your decision on how this is running just due to the fact that it is in pre-production. So overall, very sleek. I really like the design. Alcatel's done a very good job at designing this. So that would be it. If you want more, please be sure to subscribe to me. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. And as always, leave a comment. Let me know what you think, and thanks for watching, guys.
They want to have an LTE version and an HSPA Plus version of this device, so it depends on.
But there's not going to be any CDMA model of this.
No, I don't.
No CDMA. Okay, so all GSM with an LTE and an HSPA Plus. Absolutely. Okay. Do you have any idea what kind of what carrier you're looking to partner with? Just any that. Okay.
Anyone who's interested.
Great. And then so you don't have any idea of a release date or anything yet?
Nope. We should see end of Q2, beginning of Q3.
Great. Sounds great. I appreciate your time. Thanks.
Hey, I wanted to say thank you for getting me into rooting phones.
Of course, you're welcome.
I can like your page, but it's not quite as good as saying thanks in person.
Yes, yes, thank you.